you spending more than you make? I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me is Joan Reading. She is president of Credit Counseling Center. Thanks for being with us. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
You say many people are spending much more than they actually make because of credit. In fact, 57% of us are spending more than we make.
Right. It's a real problem if you are spending more than you're bringing in. And obviously the way you do that is using credit cards, and then you're creating debt. And that obviously is a real problem because it's a mounting issue for you to deal with your finances.
So many people are carrying credit card debt. 57% of consumers spend all or more than what they make. People are relying on credit on a regular basis.
Right, and that's a real problem because when there is if you're not paying your bills normally and then you're carrying debt, you're looking at a looming problem down the road. And it's okay for a little bit for the moment, but 6-8 months now when you're staring down $10,000, $20,000 worth of credit card debt, that's a lot of money. And credit costs a lot of money. It costs money to borrow money. So really people need to be more mindful of how much they're bringing in and spending less than what they make and putting that money aside for when they need it, so they don't have an emergency.
You say 76% of people feel out of control when it comes to their money. They don't necessarily have the control that they want when it comes to their income and their savings and knowing where their money's even going.
Right. A lot of clients will come in, they don't have a plan. And I always ask, when you go into work, there's a game plan. You don't just sit down on your seat and go, okay, what do I want to do today? There's a system in place, there's a mechanism in place to do A, B, and C. People should be doing the same thing with their household money. So you're deciding, we're going to buy this, we're going to have children, we're going to have a mortgage, we're going to have rent, we're going to have a car. What's the game plan to get those things? And if you don't have a game plan, you're winging it every time you get paid. That sounds very chaotic, which is why people feel so out of control.
47% of consumers couldn't handle an unexpected expense of $400. What does that mean for people on a regular basis?
Again, if you're living paycheck to paycheck and you don't have a spending plan, a system in place, then you get a hiccup with an $800 or a $400 car repair, and it becomes a catastrophe rather than a pain. And I'll find the $400 because I set it aside in savings. So if you don't do that, it becomes a catastrophic moment. And it doesn't have to be. That's the whole point. We're asking clients to come in and let's help you get that spending plan on paper. The money, 9 times out of 10 is there. They're just spending it. So take a look at if you bought coffee in the morning, if you're buying lunch, there's dollars out there that could be set aside for that next car repair, or the next time you need your refrigerator repaired, or to buy a new refrigerator. It's just so that you don't have that kind of panic and out of control with your money.
And just a few seconds left, but you mentioned the idea of developing the spending plan, developing savings, and working with clients. You do offer services for free. You are a not-for-profit organization.
Right, so come in for a budget counseling, money coaching, so we can help you get organized with your money.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
We've been talking with Joan Reading. She is president of Credit Counseling Center. I'm Jill Horner.